Hey guys, today we are going on a museum tour. This house is built in 1852. Oh wow, look at this place. Okay guys, we're gonna look at the railroad station stuff real quick, and we begin the tour. Okay guys, it is a little bit dark in here.
Dry goods and pharmaceutical store, and that's where he met Sophia, and they fell in love and got married. Mm-hmm. Their house was originally down by where the Greyhound station is, and it was too dirty in the city, and so they decided to move way out here to the country.
Okay guys, let's begin tour.
Still keeps really good time. It's a 7-day clock, so you only have to wind it once a week. And then if you want to get the insides of it, you can. Except that light is super bright.
Go dark.
It's because the light.
Mm.
From the Christmas tree. Lears are original to the house. They still ran on gas when the last Kelton Grace passed away on Christmas Eve 1975. And she still used them because she liked the ambiance. I believe her name is Tama. I don't know his, I'll have to look. Lester. You would keep your fanciest and most expensive things in this room. And during the rest of the time, you would keep the room closed off to keep the things inside clean. The portrait is Oscar. Somebody gave that to his sisters after he passed away in the Civil War. And that is Fernando and Sophia. Somebody painted the portrait for her after he passed away as a gift. He actually died after he fell out the 3rd floor of his office building. Fell three floors, and I believe he died 36 hours later.
Oh wow.
It's got a little organ in there somewhere. It makes that kind of sound. I forgot to show you how the Vassilier should. I'll try my best. Thank you. So in order to use the gas, they had to use the key to turn it on. and then they would light it with the thing. Oh, some of the Christmas stuff. It's the Belschnickels. The Belschnickels. Portrait is Mr. Pinfield.
Oh wow, will you look at that?
Oh yeah, Andrea made that. She's back there actually.
Mm.
And inside, like I know Indiana Jones is in there somewhere, and it's really cool. It's got the little confessional pulls out and goes back in, and it's got a working elevator.
Mm-hmm. Can you buy this?
No.
Oh
She
wow.
made it.
Oh wow.
She could probably tell you more about it than I could, because like I said, she made it. But I think she's giving the talk for the tea today.
Man, look at these.
It's one of a kind. She didn't build it from a kit. She just built it from her brain. I was very impressed with your cathedral. Man.
Oh, well, thank you.
Very impressive. Look at the details on this
I'm going to steal this
building.
section for the talk.
Okay.
So you know where
I
it's
already
at.
showed how it works.
Okay.
He's the only one here. His pockets aren't big enough. It's fine.
Well, I know, but I just, no. I just wanted you to know that it was gone, that I took it.
Right? I'd be like, look at the confession.
You know what I'm going to do too? I might.
So it's a Chippendale bookcase. It's a Chippendale colonial bookcase. It's got 13 panes of glass from the 13 original colonies. And inside, I think
Oh wow.
the chandelier is original. It used to have actual candles. They did electrify it back in the 70s during the restoration. It used to be on a pulley system, so they could take the candles and light them and stuff. And the wood in here is all faux grained. It was white when I first started here, and then some guy who does really good work came in with all these teeny tiny tools and his fingernails, and that's real fruit. I don't know where it came from. It just showed up one day. And it's weird because it's real. So it's set up and decorated for Christmas dinner, and there's a picture over here of the last generation of Keltons to live here having Christmas dinner.
Oh wow, look at the wallpaper on this.
The wallpaper, that was actually made specially for us. It's called Kelton. A couple other museums have it, but it's our pattern. I don't know if somebody here designed it, but it's the Kelton House pattern. She painted some with fish, and then different kinds of flower patterns. One of the coolest things in here. So you got fancy stuff and you want to hide it. So this drawer pulls out, and then back in here, a little secret drawer. There's nothing in it now, but so like if you had really expensive things you didn't want anybody to steal, you could hide it in there.
Oh my gosh, it's like another box, like in the cabinet, whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's just a little hidden drawer. Servants wouldn't be permitted to go in that part of the house. So they would come through here and serve dinner, and if they were serving the ladies' tea, they would come through this door, and then they would go through the maid's pantry over there. Grace was an interior to have tea and talk about girl things.
No, we're back in the beginning.
But there's upstairs too. So the curtains up here, Grace got them at a flea market in France. They're called lambrequins. And upstairs we have a picture of her sitting in a couch that we have. And you can see the lambrequins in the background, which I think is cool because it helps make it real instead of just a story I tell, you know. And this is Grace and her sisters. Around the time their grandmother passed, so about the time they would have moved into the house. Grace has short hair in the back. She had scarlet fever, so they cut her hair to ice her head to break the fever, is what we've been candle or an oil lamp. So in order not to die going up and down the stairs and catch on fire,
wow, look at this. Cabinet.
So back then, if you do tours like this, you probably already know, but not a lot. You have a fancier collar, like a more plain one for church, and then a fancier one for whatever. And then some nightgowns and traveling coat.
Oh, what the heck? Stain.
Yeah, well, they're old. That's a picture of Grace when she was on the Kennedy restoration of the White House. Over there. And she went to a lot of different countries that year. We have a bunch of these upstairs, but
Oh, wow.
inside it's like flowers from tables, and then she's got, and there's a playbill from Oliver in here somewhere. It must have been one of the original runs of it. And she went to, so there's just, she traveled all over the world.
Oh, she you know, like take these pictures, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so. Some of them are postcards, but like that looks like a photograph, but that definitely does not. So I don't know.
Man, these pictures look so updated. Kind of, some of them.
These are hers. They've been stuffed in our archives for quite some time. Usually he gives the speech, but yeah. With their husband. That one's stuffed with his stuff. And then she has her own closet, but I can't open it because the thing is in the way. Oh, it's a family hair wreath. It's all made of human hair. Yeah, I can move the picture.
It looks kind of gross.
Yeah, that's what I think too. The lady's portrait's down in the dining room. She has a brooch made of human hair on in the picture, and then we have it.
Oh my god.
I know.
Ooh, what the heck, man?
Well, so like, if your family member died, a lot of times you wouldn't have photographs or anything. So they would cut off a lock of their hair, and then you would send it to someone who made the hair jewelry. They would bend a piece of wire and then braid it around the wire in whatever shape, like whatever shape you picked for the wire to be folded into, and they would dip it in paraffin wax, and it stays. Obviously pretty well. That one's got the chamber pot down inside of it, so you can at least sit instead of sitting on the pot. This one was Fernando's room, and then later Grace had her room in here. And that's his shaving set. We would put it by that window because that's where the sun would rise, and that building obviously wasn't there. But and this is the third generation, the girls, this was their hip bath. After indoor plumbing became available in the area, their dad had a bathroom put in the house, but he wouldn't let them use it. They still had to use the hip bath. So after they inherited the house, they drilled the holes in the bottom there that you can see and took it outside and made it a flower planter. And the bed is the bed that Fernando passed away in after he fell 3 floors out of the window. Not here, obviously, but they carried him back and he passed away. In here we've got a few more closed games. This one was somebody's wedding dress. I don't know whose, but I think it was just donated it was not a family piece, but it's still pretty. Sorry, the doors don't stay very well. And this one, this is a man's shirt. This actually belonged to the guy whose picture is right there, Fred. This was his shirt. It has his name written on it. So that's super tiny. I couldn't even get my arm in there if I wanted to. Oops, sorry.
Oh god, this thing sounds creepy.
It does. Grace used it for her red Cadillac convertible. She parked her car in there. We're just storing stuff before they get the rest of the exhibit put together. I think we're doing a fashion show in January. I don't know. Weird stuff. This would have been, I don't know which one was boys and which one was girls, but this we use for our brides to change in now. Because we do a lot of weddings. This in a storage closet now, but we can, so it kind of would have looked more like that picture there. But, so back in here, it would have been 2 rooms. So 2 really small rooms. This would have been cut in half and it would have been 2 rooms.
Oh wow, this looks pretty cool.
So it's the servants' quarters, and when Grace still lived here, she would rent it out to college students in the area for pretty cheap because she supported people's education. It's messy.
Mm.
And it's getting repaired.
This is what it looks like in the back in the day.
No, it would have been 2 separate rooms, but the walls probably would have been similar. I think this one's probably had the least rest. And that is the old music box. It doesn't work, but it was a jukebox like you would have in a billiard hall. You can't even see it in there. There's too many presents. You can look in here, but they're, like I said, they're doing a toy drive. They do a lot of stuff with the foster care system, the Junior League ladies that help run the house. So, you can see the arch thing better in the other room. I didn't realize the presents were so very many. Yay, some happy little kids this year. That's cool. There's one of them.
Okay, guys. The tour has been ended, and we'll be talking to the tour guide, saying thanks and saying goodbye. Oh, what's your name?
Stacy.
Stacy. Okay, thank you, Stacy.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Okay, guys, we're in the back of the museum, and they have like a garden in the back. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Okay guys, I'll be putting a link below this video. Okay guys, thank you for having this tour with me. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Okay guys, this is Fast Traveler's Guide. Okay guys, see ya.